welcome back to the channel. Today's just a real quick video on whether or not you use an O-ring on a Senko or not, right? So one of the guys on Facebook asked me to elaborate a little bit, and it's kind of hard to write out in a message or a post. So I thought I'd do a quick video for everyone else that might be wondering the same thing, right? So how this came about was how I choose to not use an O-ring when I fish a wacky rig, just standard wacky rig, but I use one when I fish a Nico rig. So to me, they're two totally separate techniques, right? Same style, I get it, but two totally different techniques that you fish two totally different ways. So I'm going to go into a little bit first on how I rig up the Senko just standard wacky and why I don't use it, and then I'll go into the Nico. So let's start with the standard wacky rig. I don't have any O-rings with me because they're in the boat at my co-angler's house. We're getting ready for a tournament, so I will give you what I have, and that is a kid's hair tie. That's right, kid's hair tie as an O-ring. Same concept, right? You'll get it. So standard wacky hook, right? Put it through the O-ring. Now here's the first thing that I notice when I do this. So you've got your hook running parallel to the Senko, right? Parallel to the Senko. So here's a problem I have with that. It's going to fall just like this, right? It's going to do its little flutter thing on the way down. Fish grabs it, boop, got it in his mouth. That hook is pointing towards the outside of the mouth, generally speaking, most times. So for me, it's a comfort thing, right? I don't feel like my hookup ratio is going to be as good with that hook pointing towards one of the corners of his mouth as I would the other way. So what I do is I take the O-ring off. I just don't use one. We'll slide the hair tie O-ring off. I'll hook it directly through the worm. Now you can see the hook is running opposite the Senko. Now when it falls, bass grabs it. That hook is either in the top lip or the bottom lip of the mouth. So when you go to set the hook, pulling it up, hook right into the top lip, right? That's why I do it. I feel like my hookup ratio personally and my comfort level is better not using an O-ring. So now let's talk about the Nico rig. So when it comes to the Nico rig, there's a couple of things that I do differently, right? So I put the O-ring on, aka kid's hair tie, but I put it farther back on the worm towards the tapered end, right? On the fatter end, I'm going to put the nose weight, hook through the O-ring towards the tapered end. There's an important reason I do that. Now, when this falls in the water, it's going to fall like this. The weight is going to drag it down and keep that hook right in the position I want it to. It's falling, fish comes up behind it, eats it. That hook is in perfect position to stick him in the top lip, right? You set the hook, sticks him, good. Increase hookup ratio, that's all it's about. Again, it may be just a stupid comfort thing for me, but I think all of us as fishermen understand that when you're comfortable with something, you fish it more confidently, you catch more fish, you catch fish when it's tougher to catch fish because it's a thing that you're confident in, right? So that's it, guys. I hope that explanation helps some of you guys out. If you want to, down in the comments, leave me some comments about how you rig your Senkos up. I'd love to hear some different takes on it. If you completely disagree with me, throw it down in the comments. Tom, I hope this helped answer the question for you. And if you guys want to or get a chance, go check out Jack Baits when you get a chance. These guys are awesome. Tom is one of the guys over at Jack Baits. You can use the code BOREM1, save yourself 10%. Heck of a way to save some money on some really cool gear. So again, I appreciate everybody watching. We are nearing 400 subscribers. I can't believe it, but we are almost there. Just a big push, and we'll get there. So share it, comment, like, all that normal fun stuff. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Tight lines, guys.